Hey everybody, this is Everyday Commentary, and this is a Sweet Stuff Saturday, and I am not talking about the Nerf Jupiter, which just happened to be on the table. This is my son's main gun when we do a Nerf battle. We did a Nerf battle last night. It's a really sweet gun, but not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about this. This is the Blades We Love PM2 Ultra. And I just got this in on Friday. I'm super pumped. It is better than I expected. They've been making these knives for a while, and what they are is they take a left-handed PM2, and then they add this button, and the button activates and engages or disengages the compression lock so that you can close the knife up. It does a couple of different things. It changes the ergonomics of the knife considerably. I think it makes engagement and disengagement easier. And then it is also a platform for some upgrades and modifications. So this knife came in at $269. I think the regular PM2 is like $150, something like that. The difference is well worth it, in my opinion, because not only did I get this custom blue hardware, which is really good looking, and this smooth G10 handle, you also got the Lynch clip, but then the conversion itself, I think, is probably worth the money. The interesting thing is I bought this assuming it was going to be S30V, because I didn't know that the lefties had come out in S45VN yet, but it is, in fact, S45VN. This is, in my opinion, probably obviously not the most blinged out PM2, but you're not going to find a more functional PM2 than this one. It has everything that I like about a knife. It's deep carry, it's relatively slim, it's got a slicey blade, it's got good blade steel. The lock is now easy to engage and disengage. It wasn't too bad to engage and disengage it before, but this was my big problem. You would hold the knife to open it like this, and when you would do that, you get this pinch right here because in order to do the cutout for the compression lock, they had to expose the tang a little bit. And as it snapped into place, it often, and again, on the right-hand ones, they're going like this, so you can push it to disengage that way. But as it is now, this knife has unbelievably good ergos. I mean, you can go all the way up on the knife and hold it and engage it, like, just not even think about engagement and disengagement. You can just snap it open and have your hand right here, and it's not going to cause any problems because now the lock bar is completely submerged in the back of the knife, which is an excellent idea. This innovation, using this smock style button to deactivate this compression lock, is just superb. I really do think that this is what Spyderco should do on compression locks in general. They've always had that pinch factor to them that makes me not super stoked to get them in for review. The best one, I think, in hand was the Sage 5. I'm not 100% sure what it was about that handle that made it better than the PM3. The Para 3 was the worst, in my opinion. They also make a version of this that's the Para 3, but the Para 3 has always struck me as a knife that just isn't that spectacular. The PM2, on the other hand, was a big knife, and this is, in no question, a big knife that always carried like a small knife. The nested liners, the compact handle. I mean, everything about this knife just defies its size, the weight. So this is like this is probably going to remain my like top end big knife for a long time. It's really good, and this change is superb. Let's talk a little bit about other stuff on this knife that's super cool. So, of course, it has the Lynch clip, which I love Casey Lynch's clips. They are the best. I have a very early version on my brewer, and it's great. This one does not impact the lanyard hole, as you can see. You can line it up straight. You can see it's completely out of the way of the lanyard hole. Deep carry. Really good tension on it. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere in your pocket. And when the blade is closed, the button is very low profile. Maybe a 1/16 of an inch, maybe an 1/8 of an inch. It's just barely there. And that means that the knife is great. When the knife is open, the button does pop out a little bit more, but because of the way your fingers sit, it's always out of the way. And I think that that's really the sign that this is the way this knife should be made. This is a really, really great upgrade to a really great knife. Last thing that I really like, and Spyderco doesn't do this all that often, but this like very lightly textured smooth G10, it is the way to go. I love the texture of this handle. It is perfect. So really interesting upgrade on a really classic knife, makes it even better. Obviously the cool blue hardware, just like it hits on all the feels for me. This is a great knife. Great knife. And it doesn't hurt that the blue here is basically the blue that's my favorite blue. So really good overall upgrade to, like I said, already a good knife. This places this in like elite category. And Spyderco, if you're watching, this is what you should be doing. This is the way to make this knife better. I'll see you around, and look for more videos and reviews coming soon.